Everybody that's a PlayStation Plus subscriber should know that there's a big exclusive demo coming to subscribers very soon. I'll give you guys all the details on that, and yes, it's a demo and it's going to be a timed demo. However, it's going to have the majority of the content from one of the biggest game releases coming in March. Also, speaking of demos and betas, Trials Rising is getting an open beta very soon, and I've got you the details on that. Dangerous Driving is a brand new arcade racer from the creators of Burnout, and it's coming to the PlayStation 4 in April. Another game that's coming to the PS4 very soon, this one a PSVR title, it's Chromagun, and I want to give that game a mention. Darksiders 3 was one of the more unsung games of last year. It wasn't a fantastic game, but Darksiders is an IP I'm a big fan of. However, even though this game wasn't seemingly a commercial blockbuster, it has already recouped its investments, and it's going to remain a vital IP for THQ Nordic, so that is great information. THQ Nordic continues to be a very successful publisher. And you guys might know about KJ Inafune's impending release of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Well, it's finally been confirmed to release this summer. We'll cover that at the end of this video. First of all of you guys that are PlayStation Plus subscribers, you should know that a Dead or Alive 6 Deluxe demo is coming next week. It'll be playable from February 22nd to February 24th, and that's Japanese Standard Time. Now, it's only going to be a timed demo because this has a lot of the content that's going to be in the main game. So if you are looking forward to Dead or Alive 6, you should definitely take advantage of this demo because it's really going to give you a feel for the game. Here's what it's going to have. The upcoming demo will consist of online ranked and lobby matches, as well as free training, tutorial, command training, combo challenge, and an introduction to the story mode. Now, you would think with a demo for a fighting game, you'll have a limited roster of characters, maybe 4 characters, 6 characters, 8 characters would be great. No, for this demo, it'll feature all 24 characters available at launch, and all hairstyles and glasses will be available for each of the playable characters. So that to me tells me that they are very confident in how Dead or Alive 6 is turning out. Usually when they offer you the entirety of the game or a large portion of the game, even if it's for a limited window, that tells me a lot. Now, they'll probably also be working on some network issues and whatnot, but this is being described as a deluxe demo. It's not being described as a beta or something like that. I think they're getting it right with this one. Also, they've announced some downloadable content with the game. In addition, a collaboration with SNK's The King of Fighters 14 was confirmed. Mai Shiranui joins the battle this June as a guest character alongside another King of Fighters combatant who has yet to be announced. The fighters will be sold separately, but will also be included in Season Pass 1. Dead or Alive 6's initial Season Pass will be available for purchase on March 1st and will also include 62 new costumes. Specifically, the Dead or Alive 6 Happy Wedding Costumes Volume 1 and 2, Dead or Alive 6 New Costume Set Volume 1 and 2, and additional character costumes for the 2 SNK fighters. All Season Pass 1 content will be made available between March and June 2019, and they do say this is Season Pass 1, so chances are there's going to be more Season Passes. We've seen this with a lot of fighting games. They really try to keep them monetized with additional characters, more Season Passes. I don't think that's going to be up everyone's alley, but the deluxe demo is definitely something to check out if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber. Also, Team Ninja revealed some information on the Dead or Alive World Championship. Qualifiers will be held in North America, Europe, and Asia, with each region's top players competing at the Grand Finals in Japan. Quarterfinals and Grand Finals total prize money will be equivalent to 10 million yen, so that's pretty sizable. Dead or Alive 6 is due out for PlayStation 4 on March 1st, so the release isn't all too far off. Speaking of free content, you can also check out the Trials Rising open beta set for February 21st to February 24th. It'll be an open beta and it'll be available for everyone, so I don't believe you even need a PlayStation Plus subscription. And during the open beta, you'll have access to a lot of content. 18 tracks from easy to extreme, including 4 University of Trials onboarding tracks, 5 bikes, Squid, Rhino, Mantis, Helium, and the hilarious 2-player tandem bike. The exclusive turbo bike exhaust for the Helium bike, which makes it roar like a real motorbike. All players will unlock that in-game. The Trials turbo bike item during the open beta will be available to keep it once you purchase it in-game. 25 contracts will be available in total, Challengers game mode, and 8 tracks playable in online multiplayer, and a customization editor with over 2,000 stickers. While the open beta is set for February 21st to 24th, the full game is due out very soon after. So why are they calling this a beta? This one is one of the more crazy instances. Okay, so get this. The open beta is February 21st to 24th. The full game is out on February 26th. So no, this isn't a beta. This is the biggest definition of a demo if I've ever seen one, and you just tack on that beta tagline, so it sounds cool. But hey, you'll be able to check that out, and there will be a pre-download available for the open beta starting February 19th. Moving on from that, the developers of Burnout are bringing forth a brand new PlayStation 4 arcade racer in Dangerous Driving. Dangerous Driving is a very fast-paced arcade racer, and again, being created by some of the people that worked on Burnout. You know what to expect out of here. The developers that worked on this game did also put out Danger Zone 1 and 2, and they're trying to recreate that Burnout crash mode to give it that arcadey feel. This one looks a little bit more big budget, and I would say a little bit more enticing to gamers around. I've always said the PlayStation 4 doesn't have a lot of great racers. We don't have that Forza Horizon. We don't even have a Forza Motorsport. Gran Turismo has been mostly absent this generation, so whenever I see a new racing game, I get a little bit excited. This one obviously more arcadey, and it's gonna be chaotic as hell, but Dangerous Driving will be hitting the PlayStation 4 on April 9th, so another game to be on the lookout for. For those of you guys with PlayStation VR, you should have Chromagun VR on your radar, as this looks to be a very interesting PlayStation VR title. Now, there was a regular version of Chromagun released, and to get the performance for Chromagun VR, they switched to baked lighting. The flat version uses dynamic lights and semi-real-time global illumination, so they had to change the visual style in order to keep a very smooth frame rate. They altered a couple of other things to enhance the effect of VR as well. For one, the main menu is now an entire room you can walk around, including the lamest movie theater ever that only ever plays the credits of the game. To further enhance the depth effect, they added tiny dust particles that float around the air. They don't change anything, and you might not even notice them, but VR feels a lot more immersive with such details. However, there are no new chambers in Chromagun VR. This was a touchy decision to make from them, because a lot of levels follow a curve, forcing players to turn around. Had they designed new levels for VR, they could have made them lead straight ahead, making it more comfortable to play, but in the end, they wanted players to be able to experience the original Chromagun in VR, not some watered-down port of the game. This has been in the works for a little while, but the colorful puzzle shooter from Pixel Maniacs will finally be hitting PlayStation VR on February 19th. Moving on from that, one game that I was talking quite a bit about in 2018 was Darksiders 3. It was a game that I was personally very excited for because I played Darksiders 1 and 2. I thoroughly enjoyed those games. I always recommend them when they're on sale. And to see Darksiders come back with a brand new title published by THQ Nordic, I was excited. However, it seemed like Darksiders 3 didn't resonate with everyone. However, seemingly the game has done pretty well. According to THQ Nordic, the fourth quarter of 2018 saw net sales increase by 38%, and Darksiders 3 was actually the biggest contributor to that sales during that window. Additionally, THQ said that Darksiders 3, quote, performed within management's range of expectations and has recouped all investments made in development and marketing during the quarter. That is very impressive. They've already made back all the money for Darksiders 3, and what I think the success of THQ Nordic has been is that they know the realm that they're working in. They don't expect to release multiple games a year that sells millions upon millions of copies. No, they have a development budget, they expect to sell a certain number of units, and if they can break even and then make a little bit of money, hey, they're good to go, and the franchise can persist. And with Darksiders 3, even though the game didn't seemingly sell incredibly well, it sold well enough where they recouped its investment, and now any further sales, they're just profiting off the game, and that's a rather quick turnaround considering the game just released back in late November. So now you would think, because this game did break even, because now it is a profitable release, maybe a Darksiders 4 could happen. I don't expect it anytime soon, but given how the game has done from a sales standpoint, a commercial standpoint, there's no reason a Darksiders 4 shouldn't happen sometime down the line. And lastly, we finally have some information on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and we have a release window for you guys. The game will finally be launching this summer. We got a brand new gameplay trailer for it, and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a gothic horror action side-scrolling RPG set in 19th century England. A paranormal force has summoned a demon-infested castle, revealing crystal shards infused with tremendous magical power. You play as Miriam, an orphan scarred by an alchemist curse which slowly crystallizes her body. To save humanity and herself in the process, Miriam must fight through the castle and defeat the summoner Gebel. Collect, craft, and unlock a vast array of weapons, equipment, and loot to defeat the countless minions and bosses of hell that await. It's coming to PlayStation 4 this summer. Visually, it looks quite good considering it's comparable to Castlevania. Those games haven't always been visual juggernauts, but Bloodstained is shaping up quite nicely. Good to see that this game is finally coming out. It was kickstarted way back, and now for all of you guys that have wanted to see Castlevania make a comeback in some form, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is the closest thing we're getting. It looks like Keiji Inafune has done a great job on it, so we'll see how it shapes up this summer, and we'll keep you guys posted on that. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, for those of you guys that are PlayStation Plus subscribers, Dead or Alive 6, the deluxe demo is coming February 22nd, and it'll be available through February 24th. It's going to include the majority of the content from the game, so if you're still on the fence about buying the game, that's going to be a demo to check out. Trials Rising, the open open beta is set for February 21st to February 24th. A preload will be available February 19th. Dangerous Driving is a new arcade racer from Burnout creators, and it's coming to PS4 April 9th. Chromagun is hitting PlayStation VR on February 19th. Darksiders 3 has recouped its investment, and now it's a profitable game. Hopefully that points to Darksiders 4 sometime in the future. And Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is scheduled for a release this summer. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.